Hey guys, so it is Friday, August 4th, and if you didn't know, August 4th is my birthday. The glasses are super glary. I just got my contacts. Mike's listening with his earpods. I just got my contacts in the mail, thank God, because I'm always the worst about ordering them, so I'm always running around the apartment trying to find like spare contacts everywhere. Yesterday, I was really sick again. I don't know what's wrong. I'm gonna go see my doctor when I get back from Greece, but I was really sick yesterday. These are the contacts I wear. I really like daily contacts, and I ordered them from lowestpricecontacts.com. It's a Canadian company, and I ordered Monday. They arrived Friday all the way from Vancouver, so really excited about that, and I'm gonna make my birthday bulletproof. Yesterday when I woke up, Tony and I had a workout class at 9, so I had to be up at like 7:45. And when I woke up, like my body was sore and I felt really achy. But I was like, you know what? Waking up is always the hardest part of getting out and going to a workout. So I was like, I'm gonna go to the workout. Well, on my way there, the contacts started getting really uncomfortable. So I had to take them out. I was blind, and Tony had to drive home, and I couldn't even do the workout because I couldn't really see anything. And then when I got home, I felt super nauseous, super dizzy, super lightheaded. No appetite. I had to take a Gravol. It was really not a good day, but luckily I feel better today and it's nice and sunny. And also yesterday morning when I went to make my bulletproof, I realized I didn't have any coffee pods, so last night my mom brought me over some coffee pods so I could wake up on my birthday and have coffee, thank God. So it's around 10 a.m. I kind of had a slower morning, and I am taking it easy today. I'm gonna get a little bit ready and then go over to the office and work, because I have my birthday dinner today, but it's at 9:30, so I have like a full day ahead of me. So while I'm drinking my bulletproof coffee, I made it with beef gelatin today, I decided to do the Drunk Elephant baby facial, just to kind of, I like doing that if I feel like my skin's a little bit dull, or you know, if you haven't been feeling that well. So it should be on for about 10 more minutes. When I'm done the coffee, I'm gonna shower, I rinse it off, but I love the baby facial. And I actually tried to put some XCT oil in Mike's coffee, but he was really not having it. He's like, that's so weird, I don't want it. He has not hopped on the bulletproof bandwagon, but I added some XCT oil, so hopefully he'll drink it still. So Tony and Paul just got here. We're about to leave to go to dinner, and Michelle brought over some vœux. That's what the kids call it at the clubs. I don't go to the clubs. And yeah, we're gonna pop it.
You have to let Alicia do. She's gonna do the actual like the opening it. I'm just gonna take the plastic off for her.
Okay, you're a gentleman.
So
just don't sell it in the store.
Pull the round thing down, untwist it.
Please don't hit me in the head.
To the left.
Don't
Please hit her in the head. Don't aim at me.
It won't fly unless you.
No, Alicia! Take that off, no?
Do I shake it?
No.
Shake it, don't shake it.
No, yeah, just you don't even. You can just twist it if you want. It's probably easier.
Alicia, stop. It's gonna pop.
It's gonna pop. It's gonna be.
It's gonna bubble a lot.
No, from the fucking bit.
She
didn't listen to me at all.
Close.
I didn't do it that well either.
Yours is exactly the same. Here with my bestie, my second.
I'm not gonna see you in so long because you're going to Greece next week and then I'm going to school.
I wonder if they can even hear us. Paul is upset because I haven't even finished my first drink. But hey guys, so it is Sunday, and it is the Sunday of my birthday week, if you do the whole birthday week thing. So I was gonna go out for dinner with my parents tonight, like my immediate family. But you know how it is when it's your birthday and you just have so many dinners. On Friday night we went to Moishes. I went to Moishes with my friends and my sister. And then last night was my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary. Oh my god, this place is a mess. I need to clean it. It was my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary, so we went to the Keg for a dinner with like my entire family. And then tonight we were supposed to go for dinner with my parents and Mike and Tony and Paul and everyone. It's just like I can't do another dinner. So we're gonna go later in the week. Tony's leaving for vacation on the 10th, I'm leaving the 13th, so probably towards the end of the week we're gonna go for dinner with my dad and like my mom and everything. But tonight I'm gonna make a zucchini lasagna. I don't have a specific recipe that I'm following. I googled some recipes, but there was nothing, like I didn't have a specific recipe. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna show you how I make mine. And I also went shopping downtown today, but I went downtown with a purpose. I basically saw a woman yesterday or on Friday with a all-black Longchamp bag. I saw her with it, and I think she got the smaller size. Oh geez, I got it dirty already. I think she got the smaller size, but it was just like an all black one, and it's so nice that I was like, oh my god, I need to get that for my trip because I love my Neverfull, I really do, but I wanted something that zipped and I just wanted something different. We're going old school YouTube right now because my arm was really hurting from holding my phone. I'm going to show you guys what I got at the grocery store, and also I wanted to talk a little bit about the collagen, the Vital Proteins beef gelatin. As you guys know, I'm a big lover of the Vital Proteins collagen peptides, and Vital Proteins sent me the beef gelatin. KG, you guys know I love KG MTL. She loves the beef gelatin. I've tried it a few times now, and here are my thoughts, okay? It makes your bulletproof coffee really creamy, and it's good, but I have a harder time finishing that. I'm going to show you mine. So this is mine from this morning. I just took it out of my sink and whoop, spilt it. Kidding. It's collagen peptides, dissolves in cold water, hot water, doesn't matter. The beef gelatin only dissolves in hot water, and once it cools, it becomes like jello. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the beef gelatin that I don't love. Personally, I like the collagen peptides more. I'm happy I tried it, and maybe if I started off with the beef gelatin, I wouldn't notice a difference. But to me, I've never been like I don't like rich foods. I'm not like a creamy. I don't like cream. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's very, very rich, and it's hard for me to finish. Like, normally I can guzzle down my bulletproof, like, no problem. I love it. Like, I look forward to it. But for some reason, it's hard for me to finish this my bulletproof coffee when I use the beef gelatin. So, in my personal opinion, and just my personal taste, I prefer the collagen peptides. So I just wanted to tell you guys, because I did show you guys in a haul video, and then I showed you guys in the a haul video and probably what I eat in a day. And so I have the sauce on the stove. I'm watching Charlotte crawling in my web. I love her vlogs. I talk about her a lot. And all the recipes that I've read and looked at online recommended grilling your zucchinis before putting them in like the oven, because zucchinis are a very watery vegetable. So by grilling them, you get the water out of it before it can water up your dish. So I just have this mandolin, like handheld mandolin. Be very careful with mandolins because it's very easy to slice your finger. So I'm just going to cut all these up into thin slices, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, so my last 2 pieces of zucchini are grilling. I hope I have enough. I only grated 2 zucchinis. I only mandolin 2 because I thought it would be enough, but we shall see. Another tip that I have when it comes to cooking, like if you're just doing zucchini noodles or a zucchini lasagna, zucchinis are a very watery vegetable, so I let the sauce cook on low. I actually sauteed some onions and garlic to kind of make it my own. And I let the sauce reduce and get thicker. The zucchinis will release a little bit of water, so I feel like it's better to let it reduce. So it becomes like a little bit thicker, you know? Like it's not like a thin sauce. Okay, so I have my lemon water, and I'm gonna put this dish towel so I can have the sauce over here. And I have I think this is a 9x9 baking dish. It's by Le Creuset. I don't know. Mike's mom got it for me. Okay. I have my sauce here, my nice thick sauce. I feel like this will do the job. So I'm going to take some of my sauce and put it at the bottom. Again, I don't have a recipe. I don't know. I feel like cooking comes really naturally for me. I know for a lot of people, like, they don't enjoy cooking, but for me, if I maybe put you guys up a little bit. For me, cooking is definitely something I love doing. It's something that's very therapeutic for me. And it's just something, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this story, but I remember being in 5th grade, because that's when we moved from the first house I lived in into the second house, and I found the Food Network, and I became obsessed with Rachel Ray. So now I have my zucchini noodles, or zucchini, I should say lasagna noodles. This probably won't be very thick lasagna. So like I was saying, I remember being young and finding the Food Network, and Tony and I would watch it all the time. I fell in love with it. It was a lot of like everyday Italian, Barefoot Contessa, Chef at Home, Rachel Ray, like 30-minute meals. Now it's a lot of like cooking game shows. I don't know. I wish it would go back to, I mean, I like Chopped, but I don't need like a million different baking wars. We're just gonna grate some. Okay. Okay, so the lasagna is finally done. I used 3 zucchinis and it was a process and a half, but it's done. I have the oven preheated to 350. I'm gonna cover it with foil and bake it for like 20 minutes and then I'll uncover it and let it broil. I just took the lasagna out. It's bubbling and cheesy and delicious looking. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to try it. So it looks, well, I took it out originally and I didn't think it was done enough. So I stuck it back in at 450 instead of 350. And it actually seems like it's gonna hold its shape really well, which is exciting. So I'm so excited to dig in. Living walking distance from your family now is that when you run out of turkey bacon or when Tony runs out of rice, we can just walk on over and pick up what we need. So I keep forgetting to get turkey bacon. I went to Walmart this morning, but I couldn't find it, and Walmart is a madhouse, so I decided to leave as quickly as I can, so I just took some turkey bacon from Tony. Hey guys, so I haven't filmed the car vlog in a while. I used to film these all the time. I just have been kind of moving away from vlogging. I've kind of talked about it a few times, but especially last week when I talked about the whole issue with my old personal trainer, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be open, I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on. Didn't work out so well for me. I don't really know, like I want to share, but then I just don't want to share because I feel like unless I give the full 100% every single detail of the story, then people like can misinterpret it. Just as an example, everything that happened with my old personal trainer, I left out some points that would have like added to the story because I didn't want to like drag his name through the mud. Anything that I could tell you, it was just like my personal experience, even though I don't understand like the reasoning behind his, well, I mean, I do understand. Like Michelle and I, we would have been paying him $700 a month each, which is a fair price for 20 sessions of personal training. It works out to about $35 a session, which is, you know, a pretty good price for personal training. I left out some parts of the story, some parts of my experience, just because they were things that I couldn't really prove. They were just more about like how I felt sometimes during the personal sessions. Also, there were some things that happened with Michelle and I both. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you guys like, oh, like he did this, he unfollowed us, and it wasn't about the whole unfollowing thing. Like it really wasn't. Like I don't give two shits about who unfollows me or unfollows me. As much as like people think that they know me, they really don't know me, and I keep my circle very small. When I bring someone into my life and like I show that, I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it, but this has happened on YouTube, this has happened like in real life, I feel like people always just take advantage of me and just end up backstabbing me or just making me feel like a piece of shit. The stuff that I did not talk about, I think you guys probably would have understood a little bit better. A lot of people were asking how Michelle felt about it. Michelle felt the same way as I did. I know that whenever money is exchanged, it becomes like a touchy topic. When money is involved and when money is exchanged, it becomes, well, it is like a business relationship. I'm not gonna lie about that. Of course it is. I think that the reason why I felt a little bit more personally, like not victimized or like offended, but kind of like just like, what the fuck? I think because I have experienced that multiple times. Whenever I get into a friendship, my intentions are 100% genuine and pure. Like I don't become friends with people because I'm like, oh, they can boost my social standing, or I can get more subscribers, or I can get more followers. I don't get into friendships with the intention of trying to gain something from that friendship, you know? Like I don't become friends with people for any other reason than I truly just like them as a person. And it's happened like multiple times now where I just get stabbed in the back. I feel like people would have had a better understanding if they had the full entire story, but I didn't want to put out every dirty detail because I didn't want to drag anyone's name through the mud or make allegations that I couldn't back up with, you know, evidence. So yes, at the end of the day, I still don't think it was right. I think it was really unprofessional. And honestly, I think what really bothered me was just the fact that, I don't know, I felt really disrespected, and I felt like I was nothing more than like a paycheck, and once he wasn't getting our money, we weren't like good enough for him, and everything he said was a lie. Okay, my kitchen's a mess. I'm gonna clean this after lunch, but I'm starving, so I'm making this salad. This was inspired by a salad that Tony made me last night. So to bulk it up a little bit, since I only had my bulletproof coffee today, I have 1/3 of a cup of whole grain brown rice. I have about 1/4 of an avocado, some cherry tomatoes, some pineapple, and then the meat looking stuff is actually the baked chicken, like vegan chicken. And now I'm gonna add some arugula, and then I'm gonna use this dressing. It's a sesame dressing, and we'll see how it tastes.